I used to be chronically stressed, burnt out, unhappy, unfulfilled. No matter how much I achieved, no matter how much I did, I still always felt unfulfilled, tired, meh, like something was missing. That lingering feeling that something was wrong, that life was supposed to feel better than this. But there was one single fundamental shift that changed everything for me. Activating my feminine energy. And once I did, my entire life changed. My health drastically improved. My relationship transformed. And for the first time in a long time, I felt happy and at peace and like myself again. I started attracting more abundance into my life with less effort. Things became easier. Things became more fun. I mean, my entire life did a complete 180. And I know so many women are stuck in this exact same cycle. You're tired of being in doing mode all the time, chasing mode all the time, go, go, go mode. And maybe your body is starting to feel the repercussions. You just want life to feel easier, softer, more natural, more beautiful. Well, it can, and in this video, I'm breaking it all down. What feminine energy actually is, why so many women are struggling today, and how to live that soft life and turn on and radiate feminine energy. Hey friend, welcome back. If you're new here, my name's Jillz, and I help women step into their power, tap into their divine feminine, and become their best self, live their dream life. So if that's something you want to do, you should subscribe and stick around. So here's the thing. Life can feel easier. Things can flow more effortlessly. You can become more magnetic to love, success, and everything between. It just requires a shift in your energy. And I realize this might sound too good to be true, but feminine energy is not just some woo-woo nonsense. It's not just this random trend. Trends become trends for a reason. There is a reason why so many women lately are learning about and are interested in feminine energy, because a lot of women are realizing that it may be a missing piece to what they need. Right now, we live in a world that glorifies the hustle, success, productivity. From the time we were little, we were taught to do more, achieve more, prove ourselves. And so we do that. But let's face it, it's exhausting, it feels crappy, and it's honestly not sustainable. Here's a great question for you. Why are so many women specifically struggling with burnout? Why do 80% of autoimmune diseases happen to women? Because we're living in a way that goes against our natural energy. We've been conditioned to operate in constant doing mode when our true power is in flow, magnetism, and our ability to receive. Our bodies are literally showing us, literally screaming at us that this way of life isn't working for us. And it's not just stress. It's a fundamental misalignment that we are all experiencing. If you've ever felt like no matter how much you do, it's never enough. If you need to be in control of everything. If you hit your goals and still feel like something is missing. Or if you struggle to relax without feeling guilty. Or if your body feels tense, inflamed, or just off. Then it's fairly likely that you are letting masculine energy run the show that is your life. And I get it because I've been there too. But if you keep going like this, if you keep pushing, keep grinding, yeah, maybe you'll keep achieving. Yes, maybe on the outside, everything will look great. But on the inside, you'll feel more and more disconnected from yourself. You'll keep wondering, why aren't I that happy? Why aren't I that fulfilled? Why is my libido non-existent? Why does my relationship feel off? Why does everything feel so hard? It's not because there is something wrong with you. And this is what I want you to understand. It's because you've been taught to live in an energy that fundamentally contradicts what feels natural for most women. But we've been told that this is the only way, that if we want success, love, stability, really anything good in life, that we have to keep working harder. And yeah, you can hustle your way there. You can push and grind and probably achieve a lot. But at what cost? It doesn't have to be that way. There is a much more fulfilling and actually pretty fun way to live. A way that feels lighter, more natural, more romantic, more soft life vibes, and still gets you everything you want. And that's exactly what I'm gonna show you and introduce you to. Because when you're always in your masculine, pushing, forcing, grinding, you disconnect from the part of you that feels, that receives, that flows, that attracts, and that is where the magic happens. So what even is feminine energy? For starters, feminine and masculine energy exist in everyone. This is not a gender thing. That said though, most women naturally lean more feminine and most men naturally lean more masculine. But not always, that's just what's most common. Masculine energy is all about structure, logic, action, discipline. Feminine energy is all about flow, intuition, creativity, presence. Masculine energy goes out and gets what they want. They chase, they pursue. The feminine energy leans back and allows and receives and magnetizes. Neither is better than the other, you need both. It's like yin and yang, two complementary energies that work together to create create balance. Masculine energy is what helps you set goals and take action and create structure in your life. Everyone needs a little bit of structure in their life or else they flounder. Feminine energy is what helps you trust the process and move through life with ease and attract in rather than chasing and stay open to creativity and intuition. And without that, life loses its magic. When they're in harmony, life feels good. You're productive without burning out. You're confident without needing to control everything and prove yourself. You take action without forcing things to happen. But when you're stuck in just one, that's when things start to feel a little off. Too much masculine energy and you're stuck in go, go, go mode all the time. Overthinking, overanalyzing, overworking, feeling disconnected to your body. Too much feminine energy without any structure, you might feel ungrounded or directionless or stuck in a waiting pattern or just feeling a little helpless. The goal is to find the balance that makes you feel your best. But for most women, that means reconnecting to the feminine energy that we've been taught to suppress, that we have been robbed of because of the conditioning that exists in this world. So what happens when you shift into your feminine energy? Everything changes. But before we go deeper, let's clear up some of the biggest misconceptions about feminine energy because some people have it wrong. Myth number 1, the feminine is weak and passive. Wrong. Feminine energy is powerful just in a different way. It's effortless, magnetic, and deeply intuitive. As a society, we tend to associate power with force, right? Like making things happen through a lot of effort or through physical strength, pushing, grinding, chasing, proving oneself. But feminine energy is powerful because it doesn't force. That is the whole point. It attracts. It's the kind of power that makes people lean in without you having to say a word. Think about it. Are you constantly pushing, proving, overworking just to feel like you're enough? Like if you just do more, achieve more, be more, maybe then things will be good. Maybe then you'll finally get his attention. Maybe then you'll finally get your parents' approval. Maybe then you'll make enough money. Maybe then you'll finally feel confident. Maybe then you'll finally feel secure. Is that how you want it to go? Or do you want to be the kind of woman who doesn't have to chase because opportunities, love, money, success naturally finds her? Feminine energy isn't passive. It's knowing that you don't have to work so hard to get what you want. Instead of forcing, it attracts. Instead of chasing, it magnetizes. Instead of controlling everything, it trusts and receives. Think about the most confident, radiant woman you know. Is she forcing people to like them? No. Is she begging for attention? Probably not. But there is a power that she holds, one that everyone can feel, that is undeniable, that has nothing to do with force. She just is. And that is the power of feminine energy. But if you keep believing that the feminine equals weak, you'll keep showing up that way, and that is the reality you'll create. Myth number 2 is that you have to be girly to be in your feminine energy. Feminine energy is all in the energy you exude. Think about it. What's more attractive? A woman who's fully comfortable in her skin, confident, magnetic, playful, in touch with her desires, or a woman who looks feminine but feels insecure, tense, disconnected, harsh. You can dress the part, but if the energy isn't there, people will feel it. Myth number 3 is that embracing feminine energy means giving up your ambitions. Ambition isn't the problem. The way most women chase it is. If hustling nonstop was the key to success, then why are so many ambitious women exhausted and unfulfilled and still feeling behind? Feminine energy doesn't kill ambition. It makes it more purposeful. It makes it sustainable. It shifts you from mindless hustle, just grinding to keep up, to meaningful momentum, where every move actually takes you somewhere. Because tell me this, what's the point of success if you're too exhausted to enjoy it? The most successful and happy women, not just successful, but successful and happy, healthy, full of life, vibrant, feeling sexy. They don't hustle just to hustle. They move with intention. They move with purpose. They take action in ways that feel good, that plays to their strengths, and they work with their energy, not against it. They make money in ways that align with their purpose. Feminine energy doesn't mean giving up on your ambitions. It means giving up on the pointless grind, on busy work that leads nowhere, on hustling just to feel important. If that's the kind of ambition you're talking about, if that's what you want, then yeah, feminine energy wants nothing to do with it. All right, so how do you actually shift into your feminine energy? Let's talk about 5 simple but life-changing habits that make the biggest difference. But by the way though, if this is resonating with you and if you want to go a little bit deeper into this and really change your life, I have my Awaken Your Feminine Energy course. It's linked down below if you feel called to check it out. Now, shift number 1 is that I stopped blocking myself from receiving. A lot of women don't realize that they are blocking the very things that they want, and they do this without even thinking. Someone offers to help us carry something. Oh no, I got it. A friend offers to pick up the bill. Oh, are you sure? No, I can Venmo you. No, let me Venmo you. Your partner does something nice for you. Oh, you didn't have to do that. A big opportunity lands in your lap. This feels too easy, right? What's the catch? Even when someone just gives us a compliment. Oh, this dress? Oh no, it's old. Oh no, I don't look very good today. I just rolled out of bed. Why do we do this? Because we've been conditioned to equate worth with effort. Somewhere along the way, we learned that if we didn't struggle for it, if we didn't suffer for it, then we don't deserve it. That strong women do everything themselves. That good women give more than they take. So we resist help. We overcompensate. We push away the very things we're craving: support, love, abundance, ease, because deep down, we don't feel like we earned it. Deep down, we're not actually comfortable with it. But here's the truth. Feminine energy is the art of receiving, and your life will become infinitely easier once you open up your capacity to receive. Receiving without guilt, without feeling like you need to owe them something in return, without brushing it off like it doesn't matter. And right, this isn't just about like little compliments. This is about letting life feel easier. Literally, back in the day when I was very much in my masculine energy, when I went to the grocery store and I was trying to find something, like I was looking for something new, if I couldn't find it, I would scroll through those aisles for like an hour trying to find the exact item I was looking for. I would rather spend a full hour trying to find it myself than simply just asking the employee where it is. Why would I do this? I do not know. It was ridiculous. And yet I'm sure that there's a lot of women who do this in different ways and different areas of their life. So in the little and big ways, let yourself receive. Next time someone offers help, say yes. Next time an opportunity falls into your lap, let yourself take it. Next time things feel too good to be true, consider that maybe it's just good. No strings attached. Because the more you allow yourself to receive, the more magnetic you become. And because here's the thing, people love to give to people who are good at receiving. So the more you get into that receiving, happy, grateful energy, the more things continue to come to you. So ask yourself, where are you making life harder than it needs to be? Where can you just receive? Simply because you can. Shift number 2 is that I started valuing and trusting my intuition. How many times have you known something, felt something before you had proof? Maybe you got a weird vibe from someone, but you brushed it off and later they proved you right. Maybe you felt pulled towards an opportunity that made no sense on paper, but deep down you know it was meant for you. Maybe something inside you told you to take a different route home this time, and later you found out that there was an accident on your usual path. That isn't random. That is your intuition trying to communicate to you. But if you're anything like I used to be, then you spent years ignoring it because we've been taught to doubt ourselves, to second guess, to rely only on logic instead of knowing, to trust only what we can see, not what we can feel. The truth is that your intuition is one of your greatest powers as a woman, but you have been trained to ignore it. How many times have you been told, you're overreacting, you're imagining things, oh, you're just being emotional, why are you being so crazy? And so little by little, you stop trusting yourself. But tell me this, who benefits when a woman doesn't trust herself? Somebody does, but it's not you. And the more you trust your intuition, the stronger it gets. So start small. Next time you get a gut feeling, take a sec and instead of brushing it off, ask yourself, what if this feeling is right? What if I actually just trusted myself on this? And this doesn't have to be complicated. This could literally just be what book you decide to read next. Or it could be choosing to rest when you feel drained instead of pushing through. Or listening to that little voice telling you to reach out to someone. Or to just simply say no when something feels off. Your intuition has always been there. You just have to stop second guessing and start listening. And the more you listen to those little nudges, the more in tune you become with your feminine energy and the stronger and more powerful it gets. Shift number 3 was that I stopped chasing and trying to force things. I stopped chasing validation, opportunities, love. Because here's the thing, when you're chasing something, by definition, that means it's probably running away. And I know that this might sound like one of those cliche, cheesy Instagram posts, but it's true. The moment I stopped chasing, the energy of my reality completely shifted because chasing is exhausting. For the masculine, chasing can feel invigorating. For the feminine, it can feel completely draining. It's coming from a place of lack. It's basically saying, I don't believe this will come to me, so I have to go force it into my life. But think about it. How many times have you wanted something so badly, a relationship, a job opportunity, someone's attention, and then the harder you tried, the further and further it seemed to slip away. And then the moment you stopped caring so much, suddenly it came to you. That's not an accident. That is energy. People can feel when you're in chase mode. The universe can feel when you're in chase mode, and it's repelling. You've probably seen this play out in dating. The woman who radiates confidence and is so self-assured, she effortlessly attracts attention, while the one obsessing over a guy, trying to impress him, trying to say the right things, wondering why he won't text back, only pushes him away more. Or in work, work, the job applicant who knows her worth and walks into that interview with confidence and ease. She gets the offer. The one desperate for approval, over-explaining herself, trying to figure out the right answer to the questions. People can feel that. But here's the truth though, chasing locks you in to tunnel vision. You get so fixated on this one thing, this one person, this one job, this one outcome, that you don't even realize something better is trying to reach you and that it's out there. And you block it. You block what's meant for you. The women who effortlessly get what they want, they are in their feminine energy. And the reason they're able to receive is because they move differently. They focus on themselves. They put their energy into things that feel good. And they don't waste their time forcing things that aren't working or intuitively feel off. It's not luck. It's alignment. You think chasing is going to get you closer to what you want. In reality, it's keeping you stuck. Shift number 4 was that I stopped over-planning, over-controlling, and started embracing a little bit of spontaneity. Look, control is an illusion. You can map out every single second of your day. You can map out your entire life plan, your career trajectory. You can plan out exactly at what age you're going to have children and how everything's going to go, and yet life will still throw surprises your way. But the more you try to control everything, the more exhausted and unhappy you will become. Because here's what no one tells you. The best things in life, the real magic, often happen in moments you didn't plan for. The unexpected conversation that turns into a huge opportunity. That last minute trip that ends up being exactly what you needed. The perfect person who walks into your life when you least expect it. But if you're constantly micromanaging every detail, you block those moments from ever happening. You leave no space for life to unfold in ways that might even be better than what you had planned. Feminine energy is about flow, and flow requires space. Space for spontaneity, space for fun, space to actually live instead of just checking off to-do lists. So what if instead of planning every single second of your weekend, you left some room for spaciousness and spontaneity? What if you just kept one day a week open with no plans, so you got to wake up and do whatever the heck you wanted to do? You just get to follow your impulses and follow your desires. What if next time when something doesn't go as planned, instead of resisting it, you leaned into it? What if instead of stressing over what's the worst that can happen, you asked, what's the best that can happen? Everyone needs a little bit of structure and a little bit of planning, yes. But for you to really activate and turn on your feminine energy, you need a little bit of spaciousness. You need a little bit of fun. You need a little bit of spontaneity. Stop trying to plan everything down to the very last detail and just let yourself live. Sometimes you can just let go, have fun, and trust. And lastly, I was intentional about getting out of my head and into my body. One of the biggest things that disconnects women from their feminine energy is being stuck in their heads all the time. Overthinking, overanalyzing, overplanning, scrolling. So many of us are constantly consuming instead of experiencing. So many of us are living up here all the time, every day. But if you want to activate your feminine energy, you need to move that energy and that focus down into your body. Move from thinking to feeling, from analyzing to sensing, from observing to experiencing. So this is simple. If you want to get more into your feminine energy, do things that drop you into your body. And you know that feeling where time starts to feel like it's moving differently. Dance, walk outside in nature, stretch, do your skincare routine slowly and thoughtfully, or give yourself a little bit of a self-massage when you put lotion on your body, or go get a real massage, take a warm bath, go to the gym or Pilates, laugh, swim, meditate, soak in the sun, eat delicious food and savor it. Anything that gets you into your body, whatever gives you that fully present and embodied feeling. Do more of this and you will notice a shift. Your feminine energy will start coming to life. So here's the thing. You can stay fully in your masculine energy and keep doing things the way you've always done them. Keep pushing, keep grinding, keep forcing, keep trying to prove yourself and make life harder than it needs to be. Or you can tap into something that's been within you this entire time. Something that makes you 10 times more powerful as a woman and something that makes life flow so much easier. Feminine energy isn't just about feeling more feminine. It's about feeling more like your happy, sexy, spunky, magnetic self. It's about moving through life with confidence and ease and magnetism and trust instead of stress and exhaustion and force. It's about actually enjoying your life instead of just getting through it. And when you embody that, life responds to you differently. Everything shifts. But this is just the beginning. So if this resonated with you, if you desire to go deeper and actually live this life instead of just thinking about it, I have my deep dive feminine energy course where I walk you through exactly how to do that. The link is down below if you feel inspired to check it out. As always, thank you for being here. Thank you for staying until the very end. I appreciate you, and I will see you next time in my next video. Bye.